This one's for all the home and living brands that want to expand into European marketplaces. Time to listen up. Growing to multiple marketplaces brings in a lot of challenges. One of the first ones that's maybe very straightforward is a logistical challenge. You need to make sure that when you go to Scandinavia, for example, that you can actually send your products to a country like Denmark, which is not that straightforward. Also, when you go to a marketplace like Amazon Germany, like Allegro in Poland, new competitors will be there, competitors that you haven't faced in your home market at the moment, and that can throw you off because they will focus on different points than what you're focusing on. Going to a marketplace like Poland also will push you into a new sort of advertising because the Polish market doesn't respond to the same advertising as the French market does. And then we come to maybe one of the most difficult challenges, that's getting the right certificates. When you go to a marketplace like Amazon Germany, you need WEE certificates, you need Lucid certificates, you need a lot of different certificates, which bring a lot of challenges to the table because they need to be managed. At Meezy, we can help you in everything. We can set up the logistics and make sure that everything is delivered into the right countries, to the right people, within a respectful time. It even goes one step further. As soon as we've established which products are selling well, we can work with inventory at the local marketplaces. As I'm sure you know, Amazon has FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon, but Bol has LVB, Allegro has fulfilled by Allegro, and almost every marketplace has their own fulfillment center. So at Meezy, we can help you manage those inventory locations through a centralized location for your logistics, usually in the Netherlands. Going to new competitors and doing the competition analysis is not very straightforward. It's very specific from marketplace to marketplace where you have to focus on and which tools you have to use. In general, generally speaking, the rule is the higher the level of competition, the more in-depth your competitor analysis should be. When you go to a marketplace like Amazon Germany, where 99% of the times the competition will be really high, you need to go look in depth, okay, what is my top 10 competition doing? Which keywords are they ranking on? What's their best-selling rank? What is their price evolution over the last year? Which keywords are they focusing on? And in the long run, where do I want to be, for example, in 5 years? And in the short run, where do I want to go in 2 to 3 months? What are the sales targets I want to set for myself? And how do I want to evolve as a business? Then, of course, we get to the certifications in the different countries. This is an ever-changing landscape. In the beginning, you only had to get WEE certificates in Amazon Germany, but now there's talk about this starting up in France. Now you need to get Lucid numbers in Germany, and so on. This constantly keeps changing. Definitely also guidelines that Amazon is Amazon is pushing towards their sellers is also something that's constantly changing. Every month there's new policies, there's new things to take care of, there's new forms you have to fill in. And this can become really tricky as soon as you're managing 2, 3, or 4 marketplaces. You need a full-time team for this. And that's where Meezy comes into. A team of experts that's constantly up to date with the current policies, with the new legislation, how to get the certificates, making sure that your inventory levels are up to date, keeping an eye on your competition, and making sure that you run the optimal advertising strategies. So managing your competition, taking care of your inventory levels, looking out for the new policies that Amazon is putting in, making sure that you're up to date with your WEE certificates, that you have your Lucid numbers. That's what you need a team for. And that's why Meezy is here, to help you with everything from A to Z. So if you need help with anything, book a meeting with us on the website.